Have you ever wondered how much of our history, culture, and technology has been shaped by warfare? It's an intriguing thought, isn't it? The concept of war, with all its brutality and devastation, is often viewed as a destructive force. Yet it's impossible to deny the significant role it has played in shaping human history. War, despite its harrowing nature, has been a catalyst for change, leading to momentous developments in numerous fields. From the earliest civilizations, conflict has been a part of the human experience. It has driven migration, sparked innovation, and influenced the rise and fall of empires. It has been a tool for expansion, a means of defense, and a catalyst for societal transformation. In essence, war has been instrumental in defining who we are as a species. Take culture, for instance. Many of the world's most enduring works of art, literature, and music have been inspired by war. They tell stories of heroism and horror, victory and defeat, love and loss. They reflect the human condition in its most extreme form, offering us a window into the past and a mirror to our own times. Then there's technology. The exigencies of war have led to remarkable advancements in fields as diverse as engineering, medicine, and computing. From the development of the wheel in ancient times to the invention of the internet in the 20th century, warfare has often been the mother of invention. And let's not forget about politics. War has shaped the boundaries of nations, the balance of power, and the course of history. It has been a catalyst for revolution, a test of leadership, and a driver of social change. It has given rise to heroes and villains, martyrs and tyrants, peace treaties and power struggles. As we delve into the evolution of warfare, bear in mind the profound influence of conflict on humanity's trajectory. It's a complex and controversial legacy, and one that continues to shape our world in ways both seen and unseen. It's a testament to our capacity for destruction and our potential for progress. As we delve into the evolution of warfare, bear in mind the profound influence of conflict on humanity's trajectory. Picture this, the year is 3000 BC, the world is in the Bronze Age, and warfare is a matter of brute force and raw materials. The dawn of warfare was as primitive as you might imagine. The Bronze Age, spanning from around 3000 to 1200 BC, saw the development of the first metal weapons. Swords, spears, and shields of bronze became symbols of power and dominance. Battles were often brutal, up-close affairs, with hand-to-hand combat the order of the day. Victory was not just a matter of strength, but also of strategy. The pharaohs of Egypt, for example, established their might with the chariot, a revolutionary technology that allowed for swift, devastating attacks. Then, around 1200 BC, a new era dawned, the Iron Age. Iron, being more abundant and stronger than bronze, ushered in a significant shift in weaponry. The Hittites, an ancient Anatolian people, were among the first to harness this potent material, forging weapons that were both durable and deadly. Iron swords, axes, and spears became the new tools of war, altering the face of battlefields forever. But it wasn't just about the weapons. In these ancient times, warfare was deeply entwined with society and politics. Conquest often meant the expansion of territories, the building of empires. Leaders like Alexander the Great didn't just wage war, they used it as a tool to shape the world, to spread their influence far and wide. Warfare was also a catalyst for innovation. The need to protect and conquer drove advancements in fortification, siege technology, and military strategy. The Greeks, for example, perfected the phalanx formation, a tactic that would heavily influence later Roman legions. So, while the warfare of these bygone eras might seem crude by today's standards, it laid the groundwork for the sophisticated strategies and technologies we see in modern conflicts. From these early stages, warfare would continue to evolve, with each era bringing new advancements and strategies. Fast forward to the Middle Ages, a time of knights, castles, and siege warfare. The Middle Ages, spanning from the 5th to the 15th century, marked a dramatic shift in the nature of warfare. As the dust from the fall of the Roman Empire settled, a new era of conflict emerged, driven by the rise of feudalism and the spread of Christianity. One of the most significant developments during this period was the advent of castle warfare. Castles became strategic fortifications, symbols of power and control. These towering stone structures were designed to withstand sieges, the hallmark of medieval battles. Indeed, the art of siege warfare became a chess game of patience and strategy, with attackers employing a range of tactics from starving out the defenders to employing siege engines like the trebuchet. And then there were the knights, the heavily armored cavalry, the backbone of medieval armies. Knights were more than just warriors. They were bound by a code of chivalry, a set of ideals that dictated their conduct on and off the battlefield. They were the tanks of their time, charging into battle with lances and swords, their armor glinting in the sun. The Middle Ages also saw the emergence of iconic conflicts that would shape the course of history. The Crusades, a series of religious wars, brought about an unprecedented clash of cultures and religions. They were brutal, bloody affairs driven by fervor and ambition. Similarly, the Hundred Years' War, a protracted conflict between England and France, saw the evolution of tactics and technology, including the introduction of the longbow, a weapon that revolutionized warfare. But perhaps the most significant aspect of medieval warfare was the shift towards more organized professional armies. The feudal system provided a structure for military service, and the rise of mercenaries offered a new, albeit controversial, approach to warfare. The Middle Ages brought about significant changes in warfare, setting the stage for the modern era. From the imposing castles to the chivalrous knights, from the grueling sieges to the bloody crusades, medieval warfare shaped the world in profound and lasting ways. And as we'll see, the echoes of these battles continue to reverberate through the ages. Welcome to the modern era, where technology takes center stage and warfare becomes a global affair. The dawn of the 20th century brought with it devastating global conflicts, the likes of which the world had never seen before. The world wars were a stark departure from past skirmishes, introducing a new scale of warfare that spanned continents and involved multiple nations. The technological advancements of this era played a significant role in shaping warfare. The invention of tanks, for instance, provided armies with a mobile and heavily armored platform that could traverse the rugged terrains of their battlefield, effectively changing the dynamics of ground warfare. Yet the skies were not to be left unclaimed. The advent of aircrafts revolutionized warfare, allowing nations to extend their reach and carry out strategic assaults from the air. This evolution in tactics was a game changer, turning the sky into another battlefield and introducing a new dimension to warfare. But perhaps the most significant and terrifying development of this era was the creation of nuclear weapons. The sheer destructive potential of these weapons introduced a level of fear and caution into warfare that was previously unfathomable. The devastation witnessed in Hiroshima and Nagasaki during the Second World War served as a grim reminder of the destructive power humanity now wielded. As we moved into the 21st century, warfare continued to evolve with the rise of unmanned drones. These remotely piloted aircrafts provided an unprecedented level of precision and minimized the risk to human life, further changing the dynamics of modern warfare. The modern era has seen warfare transformed from localized conflicts into a global affair, with technology playing an integral role in shaping this transformation. The advent of new technologies has not only changed the way wars are fought, but also the scale and impact of these conflicts. Modern warfare, with its technological advancements and global scope, has forever changed the face of conflict. War has left an indelible mark on human history, culture, and technology. It's a statement that resonates with a profound truth, echoing through the ages and reverberating in the present. Let's take a moment to consider the social, political, and cultural transformations that wars have incited. Wars have often been catalysts for social change. They've challenged social norms, brought about shifts in societal roles, and even influenced population dynamics. For instance, the world wars of the 20th century marked a turning point for women's rights as women stepped into roles traditionally held by men, paving the way for greater gender equality. In the political realm, conflicts have redrawn the global map, toppled empires, and given birth to new nations. They've spurred political revolutions and shaped ideologies. The Cold War, for example, was more than just a military standoff. It was a clash of ideologies that shaped the political landscape for much of the second half of the 20th century. Culturally, war has been a source of inspiration and reflection. It has influenced literature, music, and art, offering a means to express, critique, and process the human experience of conflict. Think of the poignant war poems of Wilfred Owen or the haunting images of Pablo Picasso's Guernica. They embody the pain, horror, and sometimes the absurdity of war. Yet the impact of war extends beyond the immediate aftermath. We continue to grapple with the legacy of past conflicts. Unresolved tensions can resurface, leading to new conflicts. War's physical scars on our landscapes serve as stark reminders of its destructive power. Its psychological impact on generations of veterans and civilians alike is a wound that often takes much longer to heal. The technological advancements spurred by warfare, from nuclear energy to the internet, have transformed our lives in unimaginable ways. But they also pose new challenges and ethical dilemmas. As we've seen, war has shaped our world in countless ways. For better or worse, it's a part of our shared human story. Our understanding of this complex legacy is crucial as we strive for a future where conflicts can be resolved without resorting to violence.